And we'll go ahead and start off on Sister Alcave's turn, which what I was going to have do last time. Yeah, he hit. He tried to hit but missed. And so I'm going to have her. She's not going to use the disengage action. She's going to go over here to right there. Provoking attacker opportunity from two things if they want to try to attack. So Relexor will try. Let's see. I went through this turn last time and he missed horribly. Let's see what happens this time. Wow! Wow! Good job. The two. He did. I'm just going to say he's going to burn some charges to do damage. How many charges does he have? He has 4. I'm going to say he's going to burn all 4. So she has to make a DC con save, which I save. And she fails. So something happens is as she goes right here, I believe, when she went here to here out of his space, he did Thunder Wave. So that's what. Minus. And Relexor is finally tapped into her HP. Four minus 8, 9, 10, 12, 12, minus 7. And then, so Thunderwave moves 15 feet back from there. And I believe they fall prone, if I remember correctly. They move 10 feet away and push. No, 15-foot cube orientation must make on takes that damage or push 10 feet away. Nope, it's just a push. So it's right there. So that was 5 feet of movement. $10, $20, $25, $30. And so she's going to continue doing what she was going to do. And going to try to hit Blixa. She will use a Channel Divinity. But she has to hit you in order to use it, and she misses. She's going to do a bonus action. Oops. I haven't used any second level spell slots. Does a 22 hit you, Blixa? Well, obviously you can see it. Because I didn't... Yeah, because I haven't built her macros. So you can... Okay. So your reaction is up. And I need a spiritual weapon. Spells. Spiritual weapon. There we go. That is the end of her turn. It is this guy's turn, and he's just going to try to continue palming Artorias with a whole bunch of slams. And none of them are going to go through. Yep. And it's her turn again. Bonus action. Going to... summon a zombie from the pool. Well, the only pool that's left. And then she will use another attack. We'll try to hit Blixa with your AC being really high. And still fails to hit you. And she is going to move away from you. You already used your reaction.
Okay.
She's going to move right there. Now it's the zombies' turn, and two of them are still feared, so they can't do anything, but this one can go right there. This one can go not very far. They can go right there. Any more? So one attack on Hote. Missing. Wow. One attack on the black bear, and the DM's rolling low. I rolled that one crit, and now it's all like bleh. Is going to hit the bear. It does 10 bludgeoning and 4 blood drain damage. There we go. And it's Aerendyl's turn.
Alright. Five. What is red circle? Is
That is a silence.
so that doesn't pass, right? That doesn't...
She casted it, and it still does affect if she went in it. So.
No, but it doesn't affect somebody with that extra.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I misheard you. Yes.
I'll move. Yeah, close up. What's the range on a bomb? I'm sorry.
30, 60. 60 with disadvantage. Water. No, so you're gonna fire.
I think 30. I tried 30.
If you hold your token before you drop it and hit the space bar, it will pull up a ruler, and you can hit waypoints. You can do waypoints. I don't know if you've caught it when I do it, when I move my tokens.
Yep. And Matt. Bomb.
Wow, you hit.
Alright.
And
to target this. Flesh, blood.
okay, so he has to do a dex save, which he is probably going to fail. And I need
15.
dex save of 15, which he fails and takes 6 splash damage.
Oh, David, can we turn the music? I
Uh,
be epic.
if you go to your settings on the top right, there's a master volume. You can turn it down. Because my volume does different things for you. So.
Alright, easy. That'll be all.
Okay. It is Armando's turn, and I gotta delete that.
Hit.
20 does hit her. Minus 12. Man, minus.
That spell thing. And when
To make it explode.
you already used it. Nope, this is
No, basic.
Magus thing. Okay. So if I hit,
Dex save of 13, and I believe it's half damage, right? If succeeds, and she didn't. Man, I'm rolling low. That has a 10-foot radius.
that is correct.
Man, everything is failing.
Now you're in.
Blixa.
Alright. Fireball B.
And DC, I believe, is a 15. And I need you to do 8d6, yes. Oh my gosh, guys. She's so bad, so bad, so bad, so bad. And dex save, they gotta, yeah, that's dead. Was that the end of my bad? My bad. It still looks here.
Where are people getting? I was waiting for you. Okay. No.
No, not yet. Everybody's taking their damage. They done.
Okay. So. Okay. Oh shoot. On the spiritual weapon, is that?
The spiritual weapon is not a concentration spell. That's why it's so good for clerics. It's so good. It just lasts a minute.
All right. Okay. Kote is going to cast.
Ooh, and the bone golem is a construct, so that's important.
It's actually. Um,
11. Okay, so slash can whoops spirit. And that one takes 9. And then the construct has disadvantage on this. And fails for 18. Okay, they all took their damage. Okay.
So do these blood things still survive even dead?
The summoner is still alive.
Alright,
Okay, Artorias. Say again. The golem, it seems to be fine. The only one that you guys had trouble with was the four-armed skeleton that had different things. I made that one for specific reasons. Ha ha ha. Okay, so 2 attacks. 19 hits, 24 hits. Minus. And the last hit finishes him off. And which when you kill him, you feel a slight whisper in your head from the axe saying he needs souls, not constructs. And he gets angry at you. Ha ha ha. So I need you to make a charisma saving throw because there is a conflict with the sentient object. Ha 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 ha. DM's having fun. Hold on.
what was the con save? Was
I think it's a charisma save, guys.
for Christmas?
Artifacts. I'm looking it up because I don't have this written down. I don't have conflicts of sentient objects. It oh, here it is. Conflicts. And what was your save? 4. Oh yeah, you most definitely fell. So the ability to do fire damage, he takes that away from you, and you have to you'll have to like how conflicts you would have to uh, boast and do good things and to gain his favor to be able to use his abilities. But it's specific to the fire. That's what he's going to choose. Yeah, until you try to kill a construct. Yeah. No. You can talk, but nobody can hear you. Okay.
I had a token because I got trapped in it. I am not on initiative check. I don't know my kick goes.
No, your character's right there.
Ah, what happened? My character.
I did, because I can see things.
Oh, no, I had already fixed it. I deleted it and recreated it.
Oh.
But, like, see how the walls don't line up with the square. So I was on the square next to it. Technically, out of there. Deleted it, recreated it.
And what was your...
Deleted me from
Yeah, and what was your initiative? Remember?
it was 22, but I'll just go. Yeah, so I'm feeling code. 12. And then I'm going stealth. I take it after just still raised.
Yeah.
So I can hide behind.
Yep. So you're... So if anybody wants to see you, they have to be an 18 with the perception. Okay.
Correct, yeah. Yeah, it's gonna. And then is the construct now like a pile of terrain?
Pretty much. It's a pile of bones.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think of. I haven't given.
It is most... It fails.
Action, bonus action. And
Okay. So you did a help action for the... So the next person to attack the... would get advantage, right?
yes.
Okay, so...
If that happens.
Okay. So it would be Relexor's turn. And seeing how you did use the help action, he's going to try to take advantage of that situation. And try to pommel this thing into the ground. Lol. Core. Come on, these zombies have low AC. There you go. Good job.
Only one natural.
But boy, oh my gosh, that is horrible damage. Oh my gosh.
Wait, is this strength really good? Plus, have 1.5 times.
What? Ooh, one more damage. There we go. And bonus action, does he want to do anything else? Everybody looks pretty healthy, actually. Wow. Okay. It's her turn, and I want to do some gnarly things. He's not looking too healthy.
Jesus.
She is going to... Who does she want to aim for? We'll try Aerendyl. She's going to conjure like 3, like these little wisps of yellow energy and fire them at Aerendyl. And where is it? There it is. And a 9 misses you. Wow. My gosh. So bad. Bonus action, move the thing next to you and try to hit you with it. Yeah, and it's a DM. Does a 17 hit you?
Finally.
Earndale.
Yeah, it does.
Okay, 8 force damage. Move action. She is. Whoops, I grabbed. Oh. She's gonna go up here to her god. Hopefully, he would give him favor. Give her. Hopefully, he will give her favor. We'll see. Bone Golem is no more. And there's one blood zombie left, I think. No, there's 3. But that one is still frightened and it is afraid of Relexor. You can't just move closer to him. That one is going to try to swipe at Artorias. And 18? 19? It will miss. Yeah, I was wondering what your AC was, and you said 19. So it will miss. It will miss. This one is going to try to swipe at Relexor. And critically failing. My gosh, I am doing so bad, guys. Oh my gosh, so low rolls.
That's right, eat it.
Back on the top of the round, you're going to see this black haze swirl around the sister. Black haze, like globe surrounding her. Yeah, it's your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna get just beautifully characters. Aerendel's gonna drink his meat. We're gonna toughen hot shit. Let's say his skin style like
And bonus action, anything?
oh no, sorry.
All right. Okay. Armando, do. Where is Armando and Mike?
20!
That's who's firing the nat 20s. And the thing is, when you fire a critical on that, she is stunned. But do damage, and something happens. Okay, so obviously you've done enough damage to her where she would drop down to 0. All right, but when she falls down to a knee, this black energy will collapse on itself and engulf her. And when she rises again, she's like this shadowy, a shadow of herself. and she still lives, even with that. And she's not stunned because refresh abilities help something happen. Because technically you did kill her, so, but no, you didn't. Yeah.
Just a bit.
Yeah.
I have flash on my.
Want me to off electricity?
Oh, what would these?
Like 13. Oh.
Yeah, knock stuff out. Famous last words.
Back.
I critted, and then she started to die, and then a fucking shadow went and engulfed her, and now she's a shadow monster.
Shadow Monster is here today visiting Phoenix.
You see the lightning. Was it lightning that you choose?
Yeah.
All
That
right.
one is like.
Okay, so you see this a web of lightning go around, and it passes through her body.
Kind of unholy.
Earendyl, you also need to make a save. Is that 10 feet? No, that's 15 feet. Woot! Man, you guys are the crits, and I'm a critical failure. Oh my gosh. I rolled my only crit today, and that was with Relexor. Wow. Okay. Is that the end of your turn, Armando? Um. Doo-doo. There. Nope. The spiritual weapon lasts a minute. And it's
I wasn't sure, like, if died was like, who knows what happened. That was Armando's turn.
Yep. After Blix's turn, she's going to use a legendary action.
Well, give it a shot. Right.
Before you do that, can you roll me, because I don't want you to do something bad or anything. Do me a wisdom check for me. Just wisdom check. DC 11. Okay, you think her body is near incorporeal, like maybe an avatar state? You would think maybe a lot of damage types might be immune. There are a few that would probably hurt her. Force would most likely not hurt her at all with an incorporeal state.
The 21, do I have any insight?
Which one?
21
Most definitely not necrotic. Most definitely not the lightning or thunder or force. What might hurt her is let me look it up.
I think that
Fire. Cold might hurt her, and
psychic.
psychic, yeah, psychic could hurt. And with that information, I'm just going to leave it there. I don't want to give away too much.
Well, I'll try to push.
Wisdom save, hooray! She will succeed if you want to do anything.
No. Yeah, I'm just. Okay. Get this.
A 19 will hit him for 7 bludgeoning. Okay. Okay, so she's going to use her legendary action. She's going to spend 2 points. As the floor kind of rumbles, you hear a voice, and it's her god. He's
Are multiple spiritual weapons?
as blades fill the room. And yeah, that's a bunch of attacks. They look like a scythe with a large skull at the tip of it, and they're black, and they're gonna try to when they hit you, they will do some neat things. So, if they hit you, I don't have these. So we'll go clockwise. So it'll go Aerendyl, Blixa. Where's Artorias? Oh, he is way over there. My bad. So Aerendyl, Artorias, Blixa. Hote doesn't get one, nor the cat, because they aren't humanoids. Then it goes Relexor, Tommy, and then last will be Armando. We'll see. This one is for Aerendyl. Does 19 hit you?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, so you will take this damage. and it's necrotic damage. And no. This damage reduces your maximum hit points by that much, and you must do a remove curse or a long rest without doing anything in order to regain those hit points. What this does. Next one is Artorias. Does a 20 hit you? You cast your shield and it goes right through it. You cannot stop the power of the gods, my friend. Ha 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 ha. So you take that damage. Wow. And your maximum hit points are reduced. This one is for Blixa. 10 misses you. Relexor. 14 misses. Tommy?
Wait, that 14 is the 8 plus
No. Thank you. That still misses. Tommy?
no, 15. Baby.
And Armando.
No.
Yeah. And you got hit to 0 hit points with this weapon, didn't you?
Yeah.
Uh,
Does that change our match? What do those count against us now? Like, do I pick? I'm taking 24 damage and less than. Okay.
so you're down like you're dead, man. You got killed with this weapon. So what is Artorias see as your soul being sucked through this weapon as it's being fed to Mortrim, the god of death?
You see him desperately trying to claw at his earth that he can bring it with him. The world.
He doesn't want to die for.
Okay. And oh my gosh, I didn't think anybody would drop down to 0 with this ability, but I guess it's her spellcasting modifier with her proficiency. Oh. Okay. And
Yes.
oh, that was right in my ears. Tommy?
Sorry about that.
What did she roll? She rolled the 19 originally, right? If I use mark of that count.
You
yeah.
That was at the end of the turn that happened.
yes. Um, it is not her that is using the weapons. So you
I mean, I could be hit and could not be. She's so far away. So I didn't take a.
no. It moves with you.
Oh, that's. Action dash.
So when you since you stepped on this pedestal, you feel this dark energy up on this platform. At Arendelle, you would barely feel it as you're like on the steps, but Tommy most definitely feels this dark power up here. It is very cold.
I'm going to booming blade. I have advantage.
Sure.
Don't look at
21 hits. When you swipe your magic dagger into this incorporeal body, you don't feel any resistance
it also does 1d.
if she moves.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Okay. And after your turn, she's going to use a legendary action.
Bird is gonna kill.
Yeah, most definitely kills it. It had 3 hit points left.
Okay, now my turn.
Okay. So after
Artorias, he's taking a legendary action. Just give it to me, baby.
she's going to hit you with this very, very dark mace. I mean, she had a mace before, but this one looks almost pure darkness. And she's going to try to hit you with it. She will hit you. Are you going to do anything? Okay. I'm glad you did. Because you take that much necrotic damage.
Then I take half. 16 or 17.
Round down.
16.
And as your hit points are reduced to that amount too.
Max.
Yep. Okay, and then so she's at a legendary action, so it is Artorias' turn. Huh? The spiritual weapons do not have reactions. And you can't hit you can't hit them. No. No, spiritual weapon is so good, guys. I don't know why the clerics don't pick them up all the time. They're so good.
Not entirely true. I just need to fail one.
I can, if I was still alive, I can take elements. I could do cold, but sort of dead. Cold, so.
Okay. 16 misses. Rawr. Okay. And Tommy the cat.
Is going
Okay. Okay. So, Relexor is going to come over to Armando. Barely able to get over there. Oink. Oink. He's going to ask for his god for help. Because he saw Armando go down. So he's going to spend a turn praying next to your body. So
I mean, if it doesn't work, don't have to. That's how the dice.
I got plans. It makes sense to do it. So it's her turn. So she looks around and sees two people beside her. She will try to step off, but the magical field somehow appears in front of her and preventing her from like walking off this platform. And yeah, and you hear a boom go off, and it doesn't seem to affect her much. It looked like she was going to try to go after Artorias, and it didn't work out because I guess her god is preventing her from leaving. And so I guess she's going to just turn around and attack again, probably at Aerendyl. You would taunt her? Okay. Okay. So she's going to hit you, most definitely. Are you going to do anything?
I don't have a reaction.
Okay. Because...
I got 32 maximum hit points. My god. That's it. Instant murder. At 2 hit points, it would do 32 over.
She critically hit you, man. Oh my gosh.
That's given.
So you fell down at this platform, and you feel a tug on your soul as it's being offered to the statue that you're in front of. What does your character feel and see?
And he's gonna panic and try and like reach out and grab at the mortal soul that's oozing out of his body. No, no. And
Okay. And
are you doing it at the same time?
huh? Me doing what?
Never mind, that means no.
Okay, so that's the end of her turn. She gains legendary actions again. I think. It is a blood zombie's turn. Legendary actions replenish after her turn comes up. Since Relexor is right there, this blood zombie can actually move a little closer. That one. Swipe. 2 attacks on Blixa. Critically fails. And this attack will hit you, or are you going to do anything during your reaction? Okay, so you take 6 bludgeoning and 4 blood drain damage. Okay. Is there any more zombies around? He did a 22. If you want to know the number. I think that's all. I don't think there's any more blood zombies. No. Aerendyl.
Okay, so as people around me, do I see their souls being put in the body, or do I just see
Falling over and dying.
I mean, you would have seen me like grasping at something.
decapitated?
Yeah, you would see, like, he would probably try to hold his throat as something's like pulling him away, and then then he falls over.
Alright, so it's going to be a disadvantage. So too hard to think now. But I'm going to try Arcane. Or something I should be attacking other than Shadow Lady, and if, like, friends, so things of that nature. Oh.
Which would make sense. You're kind of being a hide right now. You're kind of like the thing. Yeah.
Alright, let's just bomb her then.
Bomb her? You're just going to throw it at your feet. Pretty much.
It's tempting, but I'll... Good as nothing.
10 misses. But she has to do a save. You dealt fire damage to her. Which was one of her vulnerabilities. So how are you like? She had disadvantage on Dex because she is on the platform. She is like anchored to this platform. So and she rolled a nat 1 for disadvantage. And so how is the thing throw a bomb in a way where?
Probably like She hit me with Sonic or this fight. Like, then I start seeing everyone dying and the brain don't do stuff and action, an explosive thing.
And you probably threw a little bit behind her, and she wasn't paying attention. And it looked like she tried to jump, but her feet never left the floor to avoid the splash damage. And as soon as the flames caught her feet, it engulfed the shadow completely, like almost instantly, like gasoline. Like she, and when the shadow disappears, you start seeing little bits and pieces of her flesh, and then the shadow, or not the shadow, the statue looks like it's grabbing at her soul, and it pulls her in also, and she's dead, as she had her life offered to her god. And as this happens, a last gasp of a word comes out of her mouth, says, "This will not be the end. This god was given to me by another. He will know that you guys are here. He will find you again. He will come to the city and ruin it one day. But it looks like this power he gave to me was not enough for his wake." And that's it. And you will hear a voice as the muggy the ick that seems like this place is finally being lifted off. That a brief moment of like the sunlight breaking through the clouds, as you hear Relexor's god, which is, I believe, starts with a T. He doesn't have it written down on his character sheet. Yeah, Acharis. Acharis is a god of nature, or not nature, knowledge, and he will grant a brief insight on how to bring back one person back from the clutches of Mortrim. No, can't bring them both. No.
So what does he say? What is
The god? So he answers to Relexor. He's going to speak through Relexor, and says that only one can be brought back from the clutches of Mortrim, and the other must spend the eternity in a pool of souls in agony, most worst death you can ever imagine. And the other will be reincarnated and brought back anew. Because Mortrim is a very evil god. He wants more souls to feed on so he can gain more power.
Go down
You guys must choose the noble who lost his title, or his father lost his title of nobility, and he tried to earn it back, or the urchin young boy who tries to become a man and fails to become a man. And my phone's ringing. But fails to become a man when he comes to find out the truth under the city. And he got the name the Cat because he seems to always find a way to come back. You must choose, mortals. What we were... Well, Relexor will...
Armando. Everybody would always think.
Yeah, he would try to legitimately try to save Armando, because he might think that with this knowledge that he said that Tommy might always find a way back, that literally Tommy might find a way back from the bottoms of a chasm of souls and agony. He might find a way out, just like Homer did. He might find a way out. It might take him a few years. So, Armando, you see this guy.
I don't know what. I want to say Aerendyl probably just abstained from shadow stuff and stuff. Scary stuff. Experience is way more powerful than have that. Armando's calling him pretty is really more nice to him than Tommy, but also it's odd having a player down. But on the other hand, Tommy takes it 19 max HP. If we need quicker time, I'm just going to counter him.
I promise. That the get whoever. Yeah.
Okay. So, Armando, you see this large humanoid figure that's wearing these blue and gold robes. He's carrying around this book. He has a lot of jewelry. He has jewelry all over him. He has this third eye on his forehead. He reaches down into these pits where you're falling and grabs you, and you feel this jerk as you feel this jerk. You feel this jerk as if you were going like 100 miles an hour, and all of a sudden the G forces just all of a sudden stopped, and you just feel this like you stop, and you're being pulled the opposite direction, and you feel breath again. You feel wind on your skin, You feel your palms moist and soggy as if you were working really hard. And you feel a little sweat drip down your brow. And you open your eyes and you're in the same room as where you fell down at. I want you to roll me a D100, Armando. $55. D5. Okay. Now a D2. But,
The quality one.
okay.
No, this would be it. It would be.
Yeah.
I don't care. That's how we're doing.
So I'll go ahead and let you pick since I did say D2 and you roll a D4. Do you want to pick? No, you just type it in the chat. Like you double bracket. Anyway, do you want odds or evens? Odds. Okay, so Artorias and Relexor, you see this a little bit bronze skin, a little bit longer hair than than he usually has, and he has a slightly bit of pointy ears, as this half elf female is standing before you. Uh,
It looks like that.
and
Forget all this picture and I'm going to work the street.
Oh, why don't you get a haircut?
Armando speaks, and he's speaking it in his voice, but he's female.
So I'm a cute half elf and I still speak in the Armando voice.
Yes.
Oh, wait. Armando has to make sure his clients never hear.
When Armando stands, he wears a scarf, and it's blue and gold trim with some stars and eyes on it. And when he stands up, it falls down to the ground and forms a cape, as Armando now has been blessed by the god of Torah. So you will have a favor in him as he watches over you.
Can Armando get his penis back? We need this right now. Right now,
okay? Armande, you have adventures ahead of you, Armadina. you have adventures ahead of you, and this is the form you need to take to succeed in your mission that is going to be ahead. as Torius says into your head.
Blixa. Vámonos, puta. La vergota.
All right.
Armando with a
Dora, Alejandro, Estrada.
yeah, we'll just call you Dora.
This is awesome. So, are you guys gonna head back to the end and tell anybody some news? Well, we'll just
Sure. Gather whatever loot, like.
the skeleton's armband is split in two, and the body of the sister is in a pile of like almost like ash shadowy goo mess.
Oh, you mean in a bunch?
And
We gather her up.
gather her up in separate files. Wow. I do think I have that weapon. Maybe, maybe not.
Earendyl's probably heading straight to this alchemy. That's there. Maybe experimental soul back. I don't know. Like, see if I can figure out what is the concept of soul to it. He believes it's yeah, like.
Actually,
Oh, yeah, no, do
go get him.
Do contact me before we head down.
Okay. So there you go, guys. I appreciate you guys playing in this session. When you guys head back to the inn, you will notice the attractive noble lady there, along with
No, the other one.
I don't know. Andy Lauro is still there, and as you guys pass on information, she will tell you that it looks like the festival can still happen, even though that the church that was going to host the festival, you crushed its clergymen. So the nobles, in particular the Lauro House, will pitch in a little bit more effort to try to make sure that the city is in a stable state and try to still have a happy-go-lucky time, as the festival was supposed to had a face of a it's supposed to be a festival of halflings, which are super giddy, super happy, and just no big deal type of attitude. And you guys would be their honored guests during the festival. As Relexor's here, he might want to go to the church and tells of his findings or his newfound knowledge about his god, as he only had a brief insight about him. I had a whole RP thing that I was going to do with Relexor, but that didn't happen because he's not here. So there's that. And Blixa, what is your character going to be doing during the festival?
Blixa is feeling kind of pressed. Sorry about about spread the word. He feels bad about friends. But then he goes around partying. He asks everybody, takes note. Bert's not really in it.
Well, you do find out about the ales at the inn that you guys were staying in had the best dwarven ale. Everybody will say so. The best dwarven ale in town. So there's that. So since the inn was sponsored by Lawro House, they will serve the drinks. So the inn is bustling with extra helpers and extra barmaids. The orc that was in the back, the butcher, would get even more cranky. He's ordering little slave girls around and trying to get them to do things with knives that they haven't used before, and trying to serve food and drink to the people. Aerendyl, what does your character do during the festival?
Aerendyl probably wants to go have fun with everybody. What had happened? Okay, so we get back to the thinking about like everybody in the park. With Artorias, it's cool. Like I respect Artorias, but a little more standoffish with this is this. Probably hilarious. So the with Blixa is probably a little more respect. Blixa and Aerendyl finish the backflip. Just be like, oh, everyone's dying. And yet, no. And then basically just tell everybody go down to the abyss that please come find me. We shall the sales pitch. Basically, like, come find me here. I'll go with you. Figure out if I can create a soul slash coming back into a human slash all these other things that I need.
Okay. And Artorias, what does your character do during the festival? Okay, so when you are making battle plans and everything, you actually are talking to Roland and Kobold that you guys have adventured with, and some Gasil, because they have been down to the Abyss and had journeys down there, and Roland was actually in the head of the party of these three. They lost some friends, so their experience greatly helps yours. and you gain a little bit of insight of what's to come and down to the abyss whenever you do take the time to go down there. And Mainda, or
Dora.
Dora, there we go.
Armando. Tommy the cat. No swiping.
Yeah. Waiting for that one.
I mean, I am reached. That's all of it in. Probably should go speak to my mother and.
Hey, that's me. That's me. I answer those questions.
Padre, it is I, Armando, and I do like a dramatic walk.
So you go around and find your dad. He looks a little bit disappointed, not at you. His as he again followed the wrong leads to try to gain more power, or not more power, like try to get his title back, as he was actually following the house that was actually supplying the church, which was a little bit a part of the lore, as there was a church and a noble house that were both involved, and since the church fell, that noble house also fell, and his contacts all up disappeared, and when he sees you, he doesn't quite notice you at first, but when you say something to him, he immediately recognizes
Wait, you're saying he's poor again. So is he noticeably poor again?
So, so, so the father is very, very poor, as he just lost again everything, as he gambled, like put everything in one bucket and lost it. And when he sees you, he and you say something to him, he immediately recognizes you, and he says, "Your son," or I think that's you. I've disappointed you yet again.
No, that is not me. I am not who you think I am. It's Armando. I'm clearly Dora. Armando died in a horrible accident. That I have no father because he's poor. His dying words were, if only I had a father with money who could have saved me.
When you say that, the scarf that you're wearing around your neck shines a little bit brighter, and every word that comes out of your mouth is truth. So, but it's the other way around. When you say these words, they happen. So you have disowned your father, and your father doesn't see you anymore. When you say these words, they happen. So your father does not see you anymore. He doesn't recognize you. He doesn't even recognize your voice. He doesn't even see that there's a person in front of him. You feel around in your pockets. Hold on, I'm not done yet. I'm not done yet. You feel around in your pockets, and you find a slip of paper. You open it up, and it's a title with your new name on it, as this is a noble deed to a manor in town. A very well one at that. as you found good fortune in this adventure.
I'm going to dress up in a peanut banana and have a wild evening of lavish luxury.
Do you go see your mom at all?
No, I'm gonna start. I'm gonna tell them. I'm with an old family. I'm gonna start a whole new, nice, rich family, and I'm married up. I'm proud.
So some time passes, about a few weeks, and you find out that everything that you do and everything that you're saying is all good fortune. Like, you find the right people to talk to. You're finding.
I bring Tommy back. I married Tommy because he was wealthy.
And Tommy is wealthy because you say so.
Yes. And Tommy and Dora go off on wild adventures together, wild evenings.
And the Bargold is
All right. So thank you guys. I'm very glad that I had every one of you part of this adventure of mine. Did you guys have any? You're very welcome. I tried to please everybody. So I'm again very happy that everybody was able to be part of this. I was very blessed with the amount of great players that I had in this campaign, little mini campaign that I had set up. I had a lot of different things happen than I intended to, so I had to come up with some stuff on the fly.
Hey, David, I'm gonna have to
Yep.
go.
Yep. I gotta go too. So.
I'll catch up. Everybody, thanks for coming.
All right. If I would suggest you guys send me a little friend request on Discord, because I'll be cleaning this chat up for the next group. All right. I appreciate it again, guys. You guys were all great players. I enjoyed every bit of it, and I hope you guys were satisfied with the game. That's all my only requests. So.
Get together. Oh no, he can't. I'm gonna say that is the next campaign.
The little peak of what I wanted you guys, like what I wanted these characters to do, is try to hunt down the person that gave Sister Iclev the power, which actually is a vampire. So I'll have a new set of adventures. Maybe not this set. Maybe some other people that might be tested out, because you guys are kind of in the retirement stage now. It seemed like you guys are. But since you guys gave Ronald the information, he's going to try to probably find some a group of people that he can trust to go do that. Yeah.
It's not horrible, smart, horrible, everything you might need.
All right. So I'll talk to you guys later as I gotta go real world things. And bye. I'm super excited about this group again. You guys are amazing.
Like I've had a lot of people like on each other, and you really get to know somebody. It's really hard to find a group of people. Kudos are. Yeah, dude. As far as I see it, you're not doing it. I mean, are you a racist?
I don't like.
No.
Because they're pirate?
Come on, getting pirates.
All right. Bless you guys and happy gaming in the future.